Hi guys, Random here, back with a bit more World of Warships. Yes, today we're going to take a look at the Tier 6 British battleship, the Queen Elizabeth, of the Queen Elizabeth class, yes. You might recognise this because the Warspite is also a Queen Elizabeth class battleship. Now, the Warspite's been in the game for a while, and if you've got one then you know how it plays, or if you haven't got one you've probably seen a video on it. And yeah, it's a slugger, the Warspite, and this really is where the British battleships, as far as dreadnought designs, end. This is the last of the dreadnoughts. The Queen Elizabeth, if you played the Warspite before the guns got the turning buff rather, then this is pretty much it. Yeah, the Warspite guns now, and let's not accuse them of being quick because they're not, but 180 degree turn time of 54.5 seconds. Yeah, on the Warspite. On the Queen Elizabeth, 72. Yeah, the turning on the turrets is pretty atrocious. However, we learn, we make do, as they say. So let's have a quick look at the numbers. The armour layout on this, yeah, British battleship dreadnought armour design, good enough, shall we say. Yeah, as long as you angle, it's decent enough. The survivability 53,100. I should mention everything on here is stock. I haven't upgraded the hull, the firing distance, or the engine. So yeah, everything on here is as it comes out of the box. 53,100, 22% torpedo damage reduction. It's okay. It's okay. Obviously, when you upgrade it, it gets better, but it's not too bad. Main battery, we have 4 twin-mounted 381mm turrets, 2 at the front, 2 at the back. 11,400 maximum AP damage is quite respectable. 6,300 maximum HE damage is okay. It's okay. 37% fire chance. It's British, so yeah, you get the HE penetration values for the British ships, which is 1/4 of the caliber rather than 1/6, which it is on everything else. So yeah, that gives you pretty good penetration. It's a line of boats that pushes you to use HE a lot. If something's giving you a good broadside, then yeah, by all means, armour piercing it to death. But these ships do benefit very much from high explosive, unfortunately, which is not a great thing for the game. But you know, that's a conversation for a different day, I think. Secondary armament, you have 10 twin-mounted 114mm guns, which 5 port, 5 starboard, 4km range, which is kind of nearsighted, 10% fire chance, which is okay, 1700 max damage. So yeah, they're okay, I suppose. Might start a fire for you if something gets really close. Anti-air defence, pretty good actually. Pretty good out of the box, rated at 50. We have, well, 4 sets of guns here. So we've got 6 quad-mounted 12.7s, 13 DPS 1.2 kilometers. We have 8 single-mounted 20 mils with 29 DPS at 2 kilometers. We have 8 quad-mounted, oh sorry, 4 octuple mounted 40 mils, nearly got that the wrong way round. 2.5 kilometers, 79 DPS, and your 114mm secondaries there, 5 kilometer, 89 DPS as dual purpose, which is nice. Manoeuvrability, hideously slow. I've got a speed flag on here. 22.3 knots, it is out of the box. 23.4 with the speed flag. Yeah, doesn't it make it go fast? Woohoo! 680 metre turning circle, which is okay. It's okay. The bad point is the rudder shift at 20.1 seconds. Yeah, that's almost as terrible as the turret turning speed. Wow. You need to plan ahead in this. You're slow. You don't manoeuvre particularly well, so yeah, you need to plan ahead. Concealment wise, 14 kilometers by sea, that's with the camo on. 11.4 by air, 2 kilometer proximity detection, so if you're sat in smoke and not firing, or behind an island and something is within 2 kilometers, they will see you. May not be able to shoot you, don't need line of sight, you just need to be within that ring of 2 kilometers. And with the new smoke changes in effect, if you're in smoke, fire your guns. 13.2 kilometer detectability. So I put some flags on her, normal sort of flags, credit and XP sort of grindy things. Don't blow me up flag, the don't burn me flag, the quicker reload, and the boost to repair. So that's where we are. Captain himself, he's got yeah, demolition expert. Let's open this up. So we have preventive maintenance, we have adrenaline rush, and demolition expert. So 35% would be the natural HE fire chance. So let's jump into a co-op. Let's see how we do. Now I just played a game in this ship. Tried to record this video, in fact, and I got a little bit ahead of myself. It was a tier 7 and 8 game. Yeah, and I pushed a little bit too far forwards. So what have we got this time? 5, 6, 7. Okay, we're mid-tier, that's okay. There are 4 destroyers in this game. Yikes. Okay, so it's going to be torpedo soup. We'll need to keep an eye open for those. But it does mean that we are sticking high explosive in the barrels and keeping it there with that many destroyers about. Now, we have the Ochotnik, which is a very fun little destroyer, but the torpedo range is not all that great, so we don't have to worry about that nuking us from afar. However, the Fubuki and the Leningrad can stealth torp, so yeah, need to keep that in mind. So I don't want to push too far forward. Let's let the destroyers go and find their counterparts. Let's get into it. Right, so I'm going to head down this way. We're going to have to employ lots of WASD hacks, I think, the old WSD hacks, and keep varying our speed, turning our course, and just making it difficult for those long-range torps on the Fubuki. They're 10 kilometers. The Leningrad, I believe, has 8 kilometer torpedoes. The Ochotnik is 4.5. So, yeah. Ochotnik, not that big a worry. Although, if an Ochotnik jumps you, it has a metric butt-ton of torpedoes. I'm trying to think if it's got 5 or 6 twin launchers, but it's just crazy. And of course 7 guns. Yeah. Okay, there's a Leningrad. Oh, there's another one. Okay, let's go for the one that's nearest, and we'll see if we can. Leningrad's very fast. I'm not sure that that was enough lead. Well, we might nip him. Yeah, we got a hit on him. We did get a hit, which is better than nothing. So this grand old lady, you know, slow old boat. So Leningrad has now come out of behind that island. Yeah, that's nice. We got a fire on him. That should... It's not going to kill him straight out, but it should tick death him nicely. Okay, so we do have a York coming out there. Okay, somebody shot the Leningrad, that's fine. Don't mind that. We've got the York going to pop out from behind this island, I feel. Yep, there we are. So we shall... Oh! No need! Detonation there by the October Revolution. So we have A, and we have got a few ships up this way, so I'm not too worried about leaving A. I'm going to push B now. We've got two destroyers left on the enemy team, the Fubuki and the Ochotnik. So we know the Ochotnik's over here. That's fine. So let's see if we can get ourselves around. Does take a little while to turn the boat, obviously, and it is slow whilst it's turning. Okay, so we're being shot at by something over here. So let's get our plane up in the air, and that gives us a bit of extra range. So let's assume that Queenie there is gonna stay her course. Oh, look at that dispersion. Now our guns are slow turning, so it's actually quicker to turn the boat sometimes. Yeah. See, we reloaded there. Oh, there she is, look, just going forwards. She's going to end up on that island, isn't she? Oh well, let's put a couple of shells down on it. And again, the dispersion lets us down. I mean, we are pushing the limits of our range here, but even so, you would hope that you'd get a little bit more favourable dispersion. But so we'll pop our... Oh, we should have saved those shells, really. Look, got that Ochotnik, which is now down. Okay, so we'll just stay behind this island for a moment, and we might as well just cap B while we're here. We've got our plane coming back, I believe. I think it's coming back to us. Yeah, here he comes. Look at that, what a landing, eh? Straight on there. Okay, so we've got 10 seconds to go on that. So let's open up the throttle. See how we do. There we go, got the cap. It's all good XP. And then let's go and poke these battleships, shall we? Now the Queen Elizabeth has just fired her guns, so we know we're not going to get shot at by her for a moment. It looks like she might be going behind an island there. Yeah, okay, so we're not going to get her, but we are going to get a good line on this Bayern. so we may as well. Let's see what damage we can do. Not great, if we're honest. I'm kind of hoping for a fire there, but that's fine. The adrenaline rush on these battleships is very, very useful. Does quicken up that reload. I mean, even with adrenaline rush, it's still pretty slow when you're healthy, but you know, again, look, pretty terrible. Dispersion there didn't do us any favours. So we've got the Bayern and the October Revolution, both of which are just out of my sight now. They've gone behind that island. Now, I might be able to get shots over the end of the island, but right, there's the October Revolution. Apparently it's saying I can get shots on her, so we might as well try, mightn't we? Let's see where they go. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. 4,000, I'll take it. We have the Bayern, which is about to go nose to nose with our Leningrad there, which is probably not the best decision for him. No. And we'll see if we can get another shot on the October Revolution. Hopefully. No. Okay. Maybe I should have held that just a moment too longer. Looks like he's going to be eating some torpedoes. There we go. Right. That's a victory. So, 20,723 damage. Yeah, I'd like to have seen a much higher number there, but you can only shoot at what's in front of you, can't you? 20 target hits, 1 cap, 2 fires, 58,202 credits, 755 XP, 38 free XP. Let's have a look at the team score. In the middle. Not great, not bad. Kind of in the middle. It's one of those boats I hope will get better once I've upgraded everything, once it's a little bit faster, once the guns are a little bit longer reaching, once, you know. At the moment it is stock, so can't really expect miracles. Didn't really get much in the way of fire damage, which is a shame, but yeah, it is what it is. So take home 35,192 and 1,007 Commander XP. Not great, but not terrible. Pretty much describes the boat, really. Let me know your thoughts on the Queen Elizabeth, if you've unlocked her and you've played her. Personally, I think it's like a kind of nerfed Warspite. Now, I know the Warspite is not everybody's favourite ship. I mean, I enjoy her. But this kind of feels like a slightly broken Warspite at the moment. Yeah. Which I'm hoping will change. I am hoping will change. I mean, the anti-air on the Warspite is not as good, and yeah, the Warspite's got better secondaries, I believe, but just, yeah, 5 kilometre, and 12 instead of, yeah. So I think you kind of give up a little bit of anti-air for secondaries with the Warspite, but I still gotta say at the moment I prefer the Warspite. I do. And I'm hoping once I've ground the XP out to upgrade this thing, that will change. If you have upgraded it and you do know, please let me know in the comments, so you know, I've got something to look forward to then. Anyway, you know the score, guys. If you're new to the channel, then the old subscribe button's there, give it a tap. If you want to let me know you got any questions or comments, then the old comment section's there for you. and if you're thinking the video deserves it, the old like button loves a little tickle. But I think that's quite enough from me for now. So thank you ever so much for watching, guys, but for now, it's Captain Random signing off. Take care, and I'll see you again in the next one.